Finance. I'm Kirsten Haas, Director of Membership Services, and I'm joined today by Shanon Sabanos, our Executive Assistant to our CEO, and she's one of the newest additions to the Chamber staff. So welcome, Shanon.
Thank you.
To your first Chamber Spotlight interview. Probably won't be your last. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you came to the Chamber?
Well, I have been in the banking industry for the last 10 years,
Okay.
in management, sales, business-to-business sales. Prior to that, I made a decision to do a career change. Got to that point in my life where I wanted to step away from my management role and focus more on the administrative side, to use my skills to more in a support role. So I was looking for a good organization where I would be able to do that, and an organization that was making a difference in the community. And I came across the Chamber ad, and
Excellent.
I responded, and here I am today.
Very good. Now, I understand that prior to your career in banking, you actually were a member of the U.S. military.
Yes, I was in the United States Navy.
Excellent.
I was actually just talking to someone about that today.
Okay.
And I served for 4 years, and my husband was in as well. So we got the opportunity to travel up and down the East Coast. I come from a Navy family, so it was a privilege for me to be able to serve.
Now, are you a native of Berks County?
I'm not. I'm actually from the South. I'm originally from Jacksonville, Florida, but we have lived here for 20 years, so I feel kind of like I'm a native at this point.
Excellent. And this is where I have something a bit in common with Shanon, because I also grew up in the South, but her background in Jacksonville is very interesting to me because we cheer for some opposing. Great to be a Gator hater.
Go Gators.
I'm a Georgia Bulldog, so football fans will understand that. But how long have you been in Berks County then?
About 20 years, a little
right.
over 20 years,
So what do you like best about living here in Berks County?
It's interesting that you asked that. I love the diversity. I really do. I love the fact that, there's so many different areas to explore. There's a lot of adventure to be had just right in your backyard. In fact, I take walks and hikes every weekend and try to change up my location. I love the history of the area. I love the fact that even though it has that small town feel, you can get to a lot of different metropolitan areas very easily to experience that as well. The people were very friendly, reminded me a lot of people in the South when I first got to Berks County. So a lot of reasons to love the area.
Excellent. Where's your favorite place to hike around here?
Oh, that's a tough one. I am partial to Grings Mill. That's like my backyard, basically. So I just love the accessibility there. I love the different ways and trails that you can take and how far in distance you can go if you really want to. But I also love Hawk Mountain.
That's a great place to go.
Yeah, so a couple different places. It's hard to choose.
Very good. So Berks County is a very food-oriented county. So coming here from the South, what was the oddest food that you experienced when you came to Berks County that you had not heard of before you lived here?
Well, I can think of a couple. Foss knots, definitely.
Yep. Okay.
I'm not particularly a big fan of them. However, potato filling I had never heard or had the privilege of having that before coming to Berks County, and that is definitely a favorite.
Okay, yeah, I was also introduced to potato filling when I moved here as well. Very good. What is a food that you miss living up here and being from the South?
I have to say the fried chicken is not the same. There are some good places to get fried chicken, but it's just not the same. So I definitely have to say that.
Very good.
Yeah.
So you've been with the Chamber 2 months?
Yep, it's 2 months in March.
All right. And so far, because you've got a ways to go, so far what's your favorite thing about working with us?
I love the members. I've been able to meet so many different people from the community and organizations that make such a difference in just our community as a whole and in day-to-day life and how that all works together. So that's been a very interesting thing for me to learn and also a privilege to be able to meet so many different people that are doing so much around Berks County.
It is amazing. I've also been here, a transplant, as I'll be here 21 years, May 1st. So it is pretty amazing to be a part of an organization where you have a front seat to all the fantastic things that go on here in Reading. So
Yeah.
it's great that you are a part of our team. We're glad to have you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'll still talk to you on football Saturdays in the fall.
Okay. We'll have to see how that goes.
Anyway, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to talk with us this afternoon. I very much appreciate it.
Thank you, Kirsten.
Thanks.